There you go.
Hey, welcome to Three Geeks. My name is Jay with Dan and Mike. We are going to review Richard Donner's The Omen from 1976. Um, yeah, I'm going to let Dan give a synopsis on it real quick. So, Dan, go.
Basically, Gregory Peck plays the the U.S. ambassador to England, who earlier was having a baby when he was in Rome. Well, he wasn't; his wife was, but that baby was stillborn. So the doctors slash monks said, so he basically traded off another kid and adopted him with no paperwork, so his wife wouldn't know, and they'd have a happy kid, right? So later on, after the kid grows up, he might be the son of the devil.
You just named like a whole list of parenting no-nos. Like you're at a church, at a hospital, some guy just wants to give you a random child. Flag.
What the film doesn't tell you was why they're having their kid when they're in Rome, when they're the U.S. ambassador.
Because comets and Israelis returning to Zion and stuff. That's why.
Yeah, I guess. So yeah, later on, Damien, their son, gets a wonderful pet dog that has weird, uh, hypnotizing eyes that make people do things, and and a wonderful nanny named Mrs. Blaylock, who looks halfway between kind and menacing before she starts stabbing people to death, and you pushing them out of windows. um, I would say this is like an old Universal horror film mixed with an Italian giallo, because you get the big actors. I mean, this flick has a lot of big actors. You got Gregory Peck, you got Lee Remick, you got Patrick Troughton, who was the second Doctor in Doctor Who. Um, David Warner's in it. Um, I mean, you get the big acting crescendos, especially from Gregory Peck, because he has his sweet monologues like he wants me to kill my own son and things like that, mixed with deaths like it's not really a spoiler because it's a film from '76, but when the reporter gets it, I mean the sheet glass comes and chops his head off, and his head just kind of spins and spins and spins. it's it's pretty awesome actually. Um, we'll go with Mike.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of these deaths could be very avoidable if people just pay attention to what they're doing. um, no, I like this movie a lot. You're very right, Dan. I don't know. It's not terrifying for me anymore. It was probably when I was younger and I saw it for the first time. But now that I've seen it, subsequently many years later, I just love it more. Like you said, for the acting crescendos, for some of the quieter, atmospheric moments, like in the graveyard when the hellhounds or whatever are watching them. And my favorite shot is actually towards the end when the dog is like lumbering down the hallway, just that it's on like a tilt and it's just slow, and that's actually a very effective shot for me. But yeah, bad parenting all around, man. Um, essentially, yeah, just take a baby without prying any further into, say, the mother's medical history, or if there are any conditions that might pop up. Take references from nannies just at face value and don't follow up before she has contact with your kid. Yeah, put on your parking brake for your truck properly. Make sure it's in proper conditions. I can't explain the lightning striking the church and everything like that. That's pretty dead on. Like, yeah, that's the devil basically saying, "I'm coming for you, doctor." But yeah, I like it. I like it for what it is. I never got around to seeing the 2006 remake, but with
Don't
Julius, don't.
don't.
Okay. But I mean, yeah, I like it now for kind of its atmosphere and acting, but also there's parts of me going like, yeah, you're kind of bringing this on yourself, honestly. It's like you guys are kind of asking for this stuff.
So yeah, my only experience with this movie was the 2006 Omen until last week when I watched this for the first time, and the biggest problem I had with the remake was the acting was not very good. The boy wasn't very good. No offense to Julia Stiles, she's good in her little teen movies because she's good in those parts, but playing this kind of character, and I mean Liev Schreiber in the remake was okay, but yeah, that movie just always seemed mediocre. I didn't understand the big fuss and kind of prevented me from wanting to see this one. So then I watched this one, and oh my God, the acting is top notch. The score by Jerry Goldsmith is awesome. The kid is creepy. The kid in the remake wasn't creepy at all, and that's one of the biggest problems with horror remakes is they find cute children. You don't want cute children in these roles. You want creepy children. So yeah, the kid was real creepy. It was so good. Gregory Peck as the dad, the acting, the death scene, like Dan said, with the glass right in the reporter's throat, that was fantastic. Um, yeah, it was really, really good. A nanny.
You believe this? You believe this kid can scare giraffes?
You do. You really, really do. It's not like I said. This kid and the kid from The Shining versus the kid in the Omen remake and the kid in the Shining remake. Yeah, they need to stop remaking these movies with kids because they don't know how to cast them. The movie's creepy. There's a reason this one has an 86% on Rotten Tomatoes and the remake has a 23%. It's just, it's not even like the same kind of movie. It's not the remake. I didn't find creepy. You don't care about these parents. You don't, but in this one, you do care about this poor mother that's going through these issues, this poor dad, and the kid does it so well where parts of the movie you actually feel for the kid too, even though you know he's bad. But there's moments like when the dad's getting ready to kill him, it's still a kid and you get that, but they do a good job of conveying all of those emotions.
And that's kind of the nature of the film in and of itself is that he's not aware that he's evil. Like he's there's something like instinctually like he has allergies to churches, and things like that. But I mean, you could just see that as like kid acting out. But deep down, that's obviously his anti-Christiness taking hold. But he's not aware of it until I don't know. Dan throughout the series, he's aware of it like towards the end of the second one, right?
Middle of the second part is where he learns it because the military instructor dude in his academy that he's at tells him. And that's why actually 2 is my favorite because I really love that scene and the scene after that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, in the first one, he's just a kid, and apparently Satan gives him all these friends to guard him, and
the best deadbeat dad ever.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, here's a dog, kid. It's gonna strangle your now nanny, so we can get you a new nanny. But yeah, that's pretty much the most famous scene in the whole thing is the "It's all for you, Damien."
Mm-hmm.
when the first nanny just jumps off the roof and hangs herself.
Again, a lot of these deaths just don't have long rope available at willy-nilly. Don't go trying to fix your potted plants hanging from the ceiling on a very shaky table on the second floor of your mansion.
That's the only scene in this I don't like is Damien on his little tricycle. Because, it starts playing the creepy music and then you just see a kid on a tricycle and it's like, okay.
I kind of like that scene because
a little bit, but
yeah, I kind of like that scene because Mrs. Baylock the entire time she's just watching him go in a circle. It's like, gentlemen, start your engines, and then it's just like, and they're off.
Yeah, I immediately bought the box set after I watched this because I've never seen the sequels. I just got it in the mail Friday, so I'm planning on watching them.
I really like the sequels. They're usually seen as not as good as the first one, but screw that. 2 is my favorite. 3 was pretty cool.
3 gets like epic towards the end, and I'm just like,
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, three is cool just for Sam Neill's soliloquies to his like weird bent cross Jesus.
mm-hmm.
That's just kind of cool. I like that whole scene. Great! I can't wait to see the comments now. I mean, um,
What's
the
that?
the kid that played Damien was only in this, and he was in the remake as like one of the reporter's cameraman or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a TV movie that he almost won an Emmy for, and that was it. that was pretty much his whole career. I mean,
Well, he's probably sitting pretty on royalties from this.
I don't doubt it. And there were stories like a while ago where they were trying to like interview him for stuff, and he would never like come out.
I think they recently said like he's gonna start coming to or he started coming to conventions with his tricycle.
Is that true? Are you making that up, or is that real?
No, I think let me check really quick here, but
That's awesome.
let me see. I mean, take it as it is. It's on Wikipedia. He appeared on the Howard Stern show in 2008 to promote a film he was working on. He said he also has started appearing to autograph at horror conventions with his tricycle.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
So that's kind of cool.
You get the tricycle autograph too? Do they just put some ink on the wheels and kind of run it over your?
You bring your own tricycle and he'll sign it for you.
Yeah.
And he'll put the 3 6s in the formation on the seat. Speaking of photographers and reporters, how about David Warner's kick-ass mop top hair?
Yes.
It's like I completely forgot he was in the movie until like I'm like, oh my god, that hair is amazing.
Come on now, it's a sign of the times, and he wore it really well.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, what were the choices for the name of our horror show, Dan? Maybe we can get some people to vote in the comments below.
Let's see, we had Scaredy Nerds, and we had Brady Geeks.
I'm leaning towards Freddy Geeks, but let us know in the comments below if you like either one of those.
Or submit your own, because
Yeah, or submit your own.
whatever.
Hashtag new show name.
Oh. Anything else to add?
Are we gonna be? Are we touching upon the others down the line, or?
I would maybe like to. I know we're doing the Beyond next and Psycho after, but I wouldn't mind touching into the horrors. Maybe just doing the sequels as one cast, like
Yeah.
D2, 3, and 4.
Cool.
Yeah, 4. Yeah.
No, we're not doing 4. We're doing 2 and 3.
Yeah, we're doing 2 and 3.
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
4 was a made-for-TV movie, and I just pretend like it never happened. So.
Eventually, we're gonna get to the Amityville Horror 4 with the killer lamp. Like,
Oh, with Lois Lane in that one, Margaret Kidder.
yeah.
Oh, but first we got to watch 3 because that was in 3D, man, with the weird bog monster at the end.
I've never seen any of those except for the original.
Yeah, you're probably best off there with the original.
I've seen the original and the remake.
You and your remakes, JT.
That remake I actually didn't mind.
Oh, with Ryan Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. He's Deadpool. He's Deadpool now, so all's right with the world.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah. Next week we'll be reviewing the Beyond and then Psycho. Are we gonna just do all 4 Psycho movies as one cast?
Oh god. I gotta watch all 4 Psycho movies.
Yeah, that's gonna be a long and.
Okay, let's do the first one and then do like 2, 3, and 4.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
All right. I'm
First
down.
one's definitely like the best as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it is to me too. I like the second one though. Third one's a slasher flick in every sense of the word.
I just
just
remember one of them is just him on the phone with somebody at a radio show for like the whole movie.
That's the 4th one.
That's 4. Yeah.
Flashbacks.
Whatever. Let's get to that shovel death. I'm excited for that.
Awesome.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in to our short but sweet review of The Omen. Check out Mike on youtube.com/Mike McGTV.
YouTube.
Check out our website, 3geeks.ninja. Thanks.
Google
Three
Plus.
geeks.